Hello. Once again, I'm starting this vlog at like ridiculous o'clock. It's like 4 o'clock now. Also, I've just brushed my hair ready for, this is not a new hairdo. I'm straightening it. I'm going through my sort of cyclical phase of all my hair falling out or breaking or whatever it's doing. So every time I brush my hair, I get covered in it. Anyway, I'm just defrizzing. I woke up. I had a terrible night's sleep. I had really bad night sweats last night. This is the biggest thing that I suffer from in my perimenopause is the night sweats, and I got it really badly last night. It doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, it woke me up at about 3 and I never really got back to sleep. I think I eventually dropped off at about 6, about half an hour before my alarm went off. So I did then turn it off and sleep in until about 7:45, by which time Dan had already gone off to university for the day. He goes to university on Wednesdays, or sometimes he does online lectures, but today he's on campus. And Phoebe, our youngest, is still away in Cornwall with her friend, with her family, and obviously Lily, our eldest, is at university. We're picking her up in a couple of weeks to bring her home for summer, which will be lovely. So I have been on my own all day. So in my head, I was going to sit all day and just relax and knit. I wanted to knit on my cardigan, but of course I haven't done that. I've done chores and housework, and I've done a ton of notes. I want to film a knitting and crochet podcast at the weekend, so I did all of my notes for that to make sure I know what I'm doing roughly. And I then parcelled up all your orders, made lots of origami stars, got them all ready to go so I can pop those in the post box on my way into the office tomorrow. And now it's 4 o'clock and I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go, so on Wednesdays we tend to have what we call Work It Out Wednesday, which is everybody makes their own dinner and just has what they fancy. It gives Phoebe an excuse to have beans on toast for dinner because she loves that. And I don't make it because I'm not a big fan of beans and bean juice and things like that. So she normally has that. Dan plays football on a Wednesday night, so he'll normally have something like toast when he gets in because he doesn't like to have a big meal before he plays. And I can have whatever I want, and I can't decide. So I think I'm going to look for maybe a nice sort of quinoa salad type recipe. I am absolutely covered in hair. Surprised I've got any left. What was I saying? Dinner. Yeah, I'm going to try and look up a recipe maybe using quinoa, because I've got some quinoa that I bought and haven't used since I bought it a couple of weeks ago. And it's not something that everyone else would eat, so that might be quite a nice thing for me to have because I really like it. And if I make enough, I'll have that for my lunch at work tomorrow. So I might walk to the supermarket for my daily walk. And if I do it quite late, God, this is so boring. I'm so sorry. I am just literally giving you a breakdown minute by minute of my plans. Basically, I'm going for a walk at a time when I know Dan's on his way home, because then if I feel like I'm on a long walk and I need rescuing, because I don't know, I've never needed rescuing, but it means Dan's around in case I need picking up. That was such a long and drawn out way of saying all that. All right, okay, I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube whilst I'm straightening my hair. I'm just going to be buried in a pile of my own hair by the time I've finished. Ta-da! Surprised I've got any hair left. Right, I'm getting ready to go for a walk. It's not supposed to rain, but it very much looks like it's going to. It's suddenly gone from sunny to very, very dark looking out there, and I'm wearing shorts. I was optimistically wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Might have to put my cagoule in my bag just in case. I'm walking to Asda. I found a recipe for like a mushroom quinoa risotto-y thing. I'm going to use this as an excuse to go for a walk. Got my old Smiggle backpack. That was one of the girls' old bags. This is perfect for when I'm going to the supermarket, because it's padded on the back and I can fit lots of things. I can carry quite a lot in it and not really feel the weight. Let's go. I'm back from my walk and I had basil. I needed basil for my my meal that I'm making, and I love the smell of it. I'm going to need to make bruschetta now over the weekend, I think. I love bruschetta. I'm going to plant it in the garden. It's one of those supermarket pots, but I shall pop it there for now. Actually, I've got this lovely pot that was a gift from Victoria. I can't remember if I've shown this before. At what Victoria read. How gorgeous is that? I could pop it in there, but I don't want to put this in the garden. So I might start it off in there. I can always then move it, can't I? Yeah, so I'm going to have a drink now. Dan came and picked me up about a mile from the end because I just couldn't be bothered. There's a big hill at the end and I was just like, I can't be bothered. And also it's like 6:05 now and I've got stuff to do. So he came and rescued me. Like the knight in shining armour that he is.
Damn right I am.
Then he's going to abandon me and go and play football. So I really have had a whole day to myself, and then I'm going to have a whole evening to myself, which I'm going to spend in bed with my laptop and some crochet. I'm just cleaning up after cooking, just cleaning down the hob because I spilled quite a bit. That was delicious. It was page 64 in the Slimming Foodie in One. The Slimming Foodie in One by Pip Payne. Don't be fooled by the fact that they're called the Slimming Foodie. These are really hearty, lovely, filling meals, and the portion sizes are always really generous. So I made the full recipe for that. So I made 4 portions. I had a nice big portion to myself just now. It was absolutely delicious. I didn't put the mushrooms in because I just didn't, I love mushrooms, but I just didn't fancy it. So I just did it with the courgette and the peas. If you've got the book, you'll know what I'm on about. And I have got all of these left. So I can take this for lunch tomorrow and Friday and still have some left maybe for like Sunday, Monday or something. Or Dan can have some for his lunch as well, if he fancies it. I would say he can heat it up when he gets home, but he won't want to. He likes to do the same as Phoebe and have something like beans on toast. Yeah, so I am delighted with that. These books are just so good. I know I've talked about them loads, but everything I make comes out so well. And that was delicious, and it felt healthy, it felt filling. Some of my favourite flavours with pesto and basil and so on. Sorry, got you balanced on the weighing scales, the electronic weighing scales, whilst I'm cleaning the kitchen or destroying the dishwasher. You know when it does that thing when it comes off the rails and you have to angle it right to get it back on. Right, I am cleaned down now. I'm going to go and put my pyjamas on. I've even done my overnight oats for tomorrow. Lunch is taken care of, and I am going to go and settle down in bed and spend about the next 2.5 hours crocheting and watching YouTube, and then another hour reading. Oh, I was talking about books, wasn't I? I haven't caught up in comments in a couple of days either. I need to do that as well. So I'll do some more questions and things maybe on Friday night after work before Phoebe gets home. But I was talking about books yesterday and I didn't know. I was trying to choose between My Name is Lucy Barton by Elizabeth Strout. I think that's the right name. And what's the name of the other one?
Nobody Saw a Thing by author I can't remember, so I'll put it on the screen because that's the one I actually went for. I started reading it last night and I just got a bit hooked, and I thought, at first I was like, oh, I see where this is going, but now I'm not so sure. There's a bit of a cast of characters, and it's one of those books where you're sort of looking at everybody with suspicion, and it's quite fast paced as well, so it's a nice page turner. I'm enjoying it. It's not the type of book I usually read, not because I don't like them, just haven't come across my path. I will read pretty much anything. So I'm really enjoying that, so I'll be continuing that tonight. Right. Pyjamas.
It's 9:20. I thought I'd just quickly say goodnight and goodbye and see you tomorrow. I've got my hot milk here with my special chocolate biscuit. I'm watching Felts by Philippa, catching up on her videos, and then I'm going to read my book. So thank you so much for watching. We are so nearly at the end of May vlogs. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching along with me this month. What are we on today? Is it day 28? So we got tomorrow, Thursday, Friday's the 30th, Saturday's the 31st, so 3 more days. Yeah, it's been really, really fun, and I feel like so much has happened, but I'm not going to let my milk get cold, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh.